The stranger who knew my childhood nickname. Last Friday, I was on a train heading back home after a long business trip. It was a late-night train, mostly empty, dimly lit and humming softly as it sped through the countryside. I had my headphones in and was dozing off when someone tapped my shoulder. It was an old man, dressed neatly but oddly outdated wool coat, leather gloves, and a hat. Straight out of the 1950s, he looked at me with a strange mix of warmth and intensity. "Mind if I sit here?" he asked, pointing to the seat across from me. I shrugged, pulled my headphones out, and nodded. "Go ahead." We sat in silence for a bit until he leaned forward and said something that froze my blood. "You still hate being called spaghetti legs." I stared at him. My heart skipped. That was a stupid nickname my older brother gave me when I was about 6 because I was skinny and awkward. Only close family ever used it, and not in the last 15 years. "Excuse me," I said, trying to mask the panic in my voice. The man just smiled gently. "You've grown well." Much more confident now. I looked around. The car was still empty. My mouth was dry. "Do I know you?" He chuckled softly. "Not anymore." And with that, he stood up, tipped his hat, and walked down the aisle toward the next car. I jumped up and followed, but when I stepped through the connecting door, the next car was empty, too, completely, and the door to the next one after that was locked. I asked the conductor if he'd seen an old man in a wool coat and gloves. He looked confused and said no one had boarded at the last stop. I still don't know who that man was or how he knew something so personal. I called my brother later that night, and before I even told him the story, he said, "You're not gonna believe this, but I had a dream last night. Grandpa was in it. He kept calling you spaghetti legs and said he was proud of you. Our grandfather died when I was 12.